That's Fawaz.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
Just saying, we're just so hyped. We gotta celebrate for it.
Oh, shoot.
So we're getting... I don't know what we're getting, actually. I haven't planned it.
Zamzam water. That's what you should get.
What is that?
It's like...
It's like religious water. Like, you know how you guys
have holy water.
You guys have holy water? It's the same thing for us.
Yeah, but it's not like a well.
Zamzam water?
Yeah.
Zamzam?
Yeah.
It's like from a well, and it's like...
Mmm.
I'm pretty sure there was a story
like
that it kept growing. It keeps growing. Every time people get it, a few days later it goes like all the way down here, and then it goes like all the way up.
Dang.
I think there's something, I don't know.
There's something in it, bro.
Is there secret goblins in
I
there?
had some Zamzam water at home. It does taste different. It tastes like minerally.
Whoa.
Yeah, because it's from a well.
Yeah, I know.
It's from a
But it's
desert
it's
well.
clean. Like they did tests on it. They did tests on it, and it's
Of course
very
it's clean.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's also another story. There's like, so I remember there was this story that like, I think my mom told me it a few weeks ago. I don't know. I think she got it from Facebook or something. I have no idea. But it's, but it's from the Quran. Yeah, it's from something. I think, the Prophet said it. So basically, it was like, there's a fly in the right wing, will cure you, and then if you have the left wing, it will like it's like a disease thing. So if a fly lands in your water, that the Prophet Muhammad said, if a fly lands in your water, dip it fully and then take it out, cause he said
you take the fly, you dip it in the water.
yeah, you know, like if it's not fully in the water,
the left wing has the virus and the right wing has the cure.
yeah.
Dang.
And then basically I think they did like some tests or something, and they did like some people in Makkah or something did a test, and they were like Muslim too, but they did a test. They put the left wing one and they didn't dip it fully, and then they gave it to something, or they drank it, or I don't know, someone drank it, I don't know, but it had like some virus, but then they fully dipped it, and then they fully dipped the same water, and then they drank it, and it was a cure or something. There was no virus or something. So I have no idea.
Was that a meta-analysis study?
I have no idea.
Oh,
but it was just a random story.
Was
But
it a YouTube
like,
video?
it was not a YouTube video.
You done chemistry. Think of it as like the acid basing. If you got strong acid and a strong base,
Yeah.
they neutralize, right?
Okay.
So it's like
That makes sense.
Like it was the cure for the virus.
Yeah,
so
so
like,
the
it just
left wing's the
mixes
strong
it,
acid, the right wing's the strong base.
Does that make sense biologically? Or is it's just Allah?
It's
Allah's
Allah.
gift. That's facts.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Allah's the real top G.
Yeah.
Are we filming? Are we rolling? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Oh, okay, cool.
Alright.
Because I didn't know. I thought we were just having a pre-game ritual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pre-game.
The pre-game ritual is the sauna.
Yes.
Yeah, everything goes, you know.
Gotcha.
Anything goes in the sauna, even Allah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
What were you
that's
saying about like marketing strategies?
Yeah, so Jib wanted
said-
to
Yeah, I wanna
learn about
learn.
marketing. Why do you want to learn about marketing, Jib?
I want to learn how to market anything to anyone, pretty much.
So
What are
you
you
can sell
trying
them
to
stuff?
market?
Either sell them stuff, or like, you know what I mean? Like you could sell them stuff, but you could get people like better to
Yeah.
know them and stuff.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know how to-
because he's gonna start a business, so you're trying to plan like.
I didn't
business
say
deals
I
and
was gonna
stuff.
start a business. I just want to learn about like
Yeah.
businesses and stuff.
Not right now, but like you're gonna start a business later.
Yeah,
And you want to learn how to like,
probably
make business deals and
yeah, something. Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
have I don't have much knowledge right now, but I want
Yeah.
to do something about that.
Or we've been studying it a little bit.
Isn't your dad doesn't he like do stuff in finance?
He's a finance guy, but he's not a business guy. We don't think of him as an
They do
entrepreneur
stocks.
type guy. He's just a money guy, you know.
He's like
Oh,
money.
gotcha.
He knows about money.
So he's like, it's like good.
yeah, I want to learn that too. I want to learn how to. I want to learn about
Yeah.
money.
Kind of. Let's see so for a business, right? You need to be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
You need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to make those networking deals like from handshake. So when we were at the DECA thing, remember I was telling you that you gotta have firm handshake. You gotta look him in the eye. And
Yeah.
Shrikar wasn't looking him in the eye.
Yeah.
PJ, don't do that because they can't hear him on the side.
I think it's.
I feel like, then talk louder.
No, it's fine. I tested it earlier. You can hear
Oh,
it.
okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, remember at DECA thing, Shrikar was
Yeah.
shaking my hand, and I was pretending
really
to be
weak.
the CEO, and Shrikar was looking at me and was like, oh yes, we have the thing. I was like, that's the worst marketing you can
I
do.
know.
It's because the biggest marketing strategy is yourself. Because if you yourself, imagine you're looking at someone and you see the skinny dude and you see a jack dude. Who do you think is more likely to get you a business deal? The jack dude. Who do you imagine? You talk to someone and they're like not looking you in the eye and they're like shaking their hand and like, and versus the guy who's like, nice to meet you, sir. Who do you think's gonna get the business deal? Boom.
Yeah, nice to
Boom,
meet you.
jacked guy. So the biggest marketing tactic is you gotta productize yourself. This is what Naval Ravikant said. He had this big Twitter tweet storm, and his biggest thing was productize yourself, because basically that means you are the product. So, like the jack guy versus the skinny guy.
You're running the business. You're the one that has
Yeah.
all the management.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
Alex
come to
Hormozy.
you for new business deals. They're gonna come to you for decisions.
Yeah. Let's look at an example. Let's see Hamza, right?
Yeah.
Hamza, they don't care about his, I mean, sure they care about his idea and like his thing, but they wouldn't care about it if he wasn't relatable, if he wasn't jacked. Imagine you were trying to say if you could say the exact same thing as Hamza on YouTube, but you don't have the credibility and you're not the same person as Hamza, so they wouldn't listen to you because you're like Hamza's target audience. So
Gotcha.
so because he productized himself in a way that now he's the jack dude that can make the business deal, people listen to him. So now he's the product. The biggest thing you got to do is you got to level up yourself is the best marketing.
Gotcha.
That's true. Alex Hormozy said that as well, I think. I watched some of his videos.
Alex Hormozy.
He's like a YouTuber. He basically makes some money videos and
Oh, like
Yeah.
Graham Stephan and stuff.
I don't know who that is.
Kinda.
Oh,
He has $100 million net worth, or $100 million business.
Who, Graham
So he's-
Stephan?
No, Alex Hormozy.
Really? What
That's
is
like
his business?
his credibility. It was a gym startup.
Yeah, it was like
Wow.
a gym thing. So basically, yeah, I agree with that.
How do you make $100 million in a gym?
Well, I think he started making his own gym, and then he like did local, like helping people set up gyms, and then he went national. I don't know really,
Wow. Huh.
but in like the first 30 seconds of every video, he says he has $100 million business.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's-
does
which
say
is smart.
that's smart. How to make a $10 million business off a $100 million business. Oof, scale with credibility.
That. But that's like ethos, right? That's like marketing ethos.
Yeah.
Bro, this is
But
what
is
Tim
there,
Ferriss said to do. Tim Ferriss said that the best way to get into a TED Talk without even being good. First, you go to like a coffee shop and you say, "Oh, can I do this little thing?" So you go to the coffee shop and then you do a little talk or something, and then you go to a school. You'd be like, "Oh, I've done a talk at a coffee shop before. I've done a talk at 3 coffee shops before. That's your credibility." So then you go to a school. Boom, you talk at a school. It's probably trash, but whatever. They don't check. So then you go to another school. You're like, "Oh, I've talked to this."
Wow.
To a school and 3 coffee shops. They're like, okay, sure, you can come in. Boom, talk to 2 schools. You keep doing that. Okay, now you go to like a business conference. Boom, you talk at a business conference because you say, oh, I've talked at 5 schools and 5 coffee shops. Boom, now you're credible. Boom, go to business conference. Then you do 10 business conferences. Now you can go up to like Today News and be like, I've talked at 10 business conferences and 10 schools and 10 coffee shops. Boom, now you're on the Today Show. And then you go on a TED Talk, you're like, I've been on the Today Show, 10 schools, 10 coffee shops, whatever. And then now they're like, oh my gosh, you're the best speaker ever. Boom, you get on a TED Talk. So you just infinitely grow your business the more credibility you
Wow.
have. And you don't even have to be good.
So you
have
just
to
slowly increase.
Yeah, slowly increase.
Wow.
Small little baby steps.
Yeah.
Is that why you started the club? So you get more
Yeah,
credibility in the school?
kind of. Yeah. That's what I'll use for class president maybe. I'll have some
Oh, that could
credibility.
be good.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be what
Oh,
this
and then you can
community-
interview the like people that like you've changed in biohacking. Like Sanjeeth's a great example.
Sanjeeth is my brother, bro.
Bro, he made an ELA project talking about how like you changed his life.
Actually?
Yeah.
What?
His ELA project
Actually,
was
bro?
his ELA project was about the effects of social media and like Instagram and Snapchat and stuff.
Wow.
And then
That's cool.
when he was like presenting it to Miss Patterson, our ELA teacher,
Yeah.
he mentioned you a lot. He was like, Cam like helped me get into the gym. Cam helped me get off into the so
Dang,
he's
bro.
really enlightened me. So you
Wow.
could, when you're like doing your presidency, you can make like a longer video and like
Oh, yeah.
show like interview like random people like Sanjeeth. You can interview a couple others.
I can interview Mr. Huff.
Oh,
I gave that dude a testimonial for his Teacher of the Year. He recorded me this 4K camera.
For real?
Yeah.
That's scary.
It was so funny, bro. And then I did the whole thing, and he's like, That was so good, but I wasn't recording the mic. I was like, what? It was like 2 minutes pouring my heart to Mr. Huff. It was like, I didn't record the mic. So I said, I'll do it 99 times. I'll do it 1,000,000 times for you, Mr. Huff. So then I didn't.
So it's like when you do like a really good like shoot or something, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I wasn't recording.
Yeah, bro. Now I'm kind of scared that that's not recording.
My bad, bro.
I think as long as that green light's on.
Check.
Yeah, we can check like periodically. But
Check.
Check
Is
right
it
now.
recording?
Just
It's not. Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
It took you a long time.
yeah. I was
Well,
like,
I thought he said 1 hour, but it said 10 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
that's good.
It's already been 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Well, time flies when you're having fun, you know?
Feels like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It felt like a
It
5.
felt like 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Fawaz, what is that thing that you were saying? The like.
Oh,
thing
the
that you
life
have- yeah, the
and
idea.
ocean. Oh
the
yeah,
notion.
no. So very common idea, right? Like you'll like go to like a bunch of monks or like people that cut them big beards,
Oh,
very
yeah.
wise people. I probably say it like, you know how Jib like earlier was like, I made a joke, but like I kind of meant this in as well. He was like, yo, I'm gonna be so hyped. We're gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna hype everyone up. I'm gonna be so loud. I'm gonna be so loud. I'm gonna have all the energy, right? And
I never said I was gonna be so loud.
no,
but
no, like, no, but it's like it's implied,
Yeah.
you know.
I-
And so I was like, yo, you can't have so much energy because then you'll be distracting your own self, right?
Oh.
Pretty much. You can't have like that much energy. Like, obviously you can have energy, but think of life as not just like a forest fire where it's always on 10, but rather it's like an ocean, right? But like even in the ocean there's deadly points where you can think of like riptides or like crashing waves, tsunamis, heavy thunderstorms, like water tornadoes, hurricanes, stuff like that. Hurricanes are like the highest point of
Yeah.
like water, like tidal hurricanes are like the highest point of like harm in life. So like regularly in life when you're just coasting on water, you're trying to move with it. You can't fight it.
Yeah.
Especially even in like physically, you can't fight riptides. Riptides will drag you out, and if you fight, you're eventually gonna drown. You just swim to the side, so you swim with the current of the riptide, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just trying to figure out how to, like, become the water itself.
Whoa.
yeah, but
Like,
I-
I've even like experienced, like, I've tried to experience that like myself. I remember when I told you I was like disconnecting from reality, and
Yeah.
I was like sitting there, like when I was watching a show, I'd be like sitting there, and then I'd look away, and then I'd blink, and I'd see myself in like a third person view.
Bro.
Like, you know how you see, like, you're in Fortnite, right? You see yourself from a third person
Yeah,
view.
like, really? You saw that?
It was like, I'll blink, I'll see it, and I'm like, yo, and I'll blink again, I'm like back in my regular self. And then sometimes I'll like feel my head go, sometimes I'll feel my head go like this. And then it'll plug back in. Like I'm feeling like a plug come in and out.
Matrix,
That's
bro.
creepy, bro.
Like a plug come in and out of my head,
The
right?
Matrix is plugging your.
Are you serious?
Yo, it's interesting.
Well, like
bro.
I know
What the
it,
heck?
I know that's not actually it, but that's like the way, like that's like the best way I can describe it. Like something unplugged and I just shut off, and then it plugs back
Bro.
in, and I can feel it like I can feel like a weight come back or like displace.
Yeah.
Is it like a second body that goes like sinks down?
I would hope no. That's not like a demon.
Nah.
No, like no. Oh no, I know what
I'm
you
just
mean.
wondering.
No, like I'm physically aware it's happening. Like I know it's happening. When I whether besides like the third person view thing, like that, I wasn't aware. Like I wasn't in my physical body. It was like my
Oh my
consciousness was out in
gosh.
space. So I had
Yeah.
a theory, right? I haven't tested it yet, but I want to try it. It's the idea of drowning. All right, this is an idea. I would have to possibly research this, but
Okay.
this is a guess. All right. So what if you know how when we sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
We sleep, if you could fully like, if in your head while you're sleeping, if you could count the time, I'm sure it'd feel like slow. It wouldn't feel like 8 hours or 9 hours or however long you sleep. It would feel like a lot shorter than that, maybe
Yeah.
2-3 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But in reality, outside world, it's so long. It's like 8-9 hours. So what if that was possible in like water? But that was my idea. Like
So you mean you could speed up time?
that, but also to escape your physical form. That sounds like.
So
I
what do
feel
you
like
mean
I'm
by
going
that?
against like my religion
Yeah.
by saying that.
Kind of.
I feel like I'm saying things.
confused.
Wait, could you
I'm
explain that
confused.
further? So why would you want to
So
escape
you
your
remember when I was
physical form?
coming? Remember when I was giving you my idea of like peace, right?
Yeah.
The little theory, right? So what about if you could achieve physical peace as well? Like alongside my theory of the trifecta of things
Yeah.
leading up to your peace. That's mentally that helps you as well. But when I'm thinking about physically, also like gym, being healthy, all that.
Mhm.
But what about when you really need to relax? Like you're tensed up, you're like need to calm down or whatever. So I thought, what if, same thing with like ice baths, you could just fill up a whole tub of water and submerge yourself and then just like let go, like as if like you were like limp and you're just like drowning.
Whoa.
Okay, well
right?
that's it. That's called like deprivation or something.
Yeah, sensory
There's
deprivation.
like there's like separate.
So I had a dream about it too. I was like, like my body was there, but I was like in water and my consciousness wandered off. So my consciousness is just in water, and I can hear like the water around me.
Yeah.
I can see I can just see everything and see the water, but I don't see my body because my body's not there. I'm not in my physical form.
Well, it wouldn't be wise to try that in real life.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You could do that in a lucid dream, and if that's probably what was going on in your dream when you did that, when you disconnected your unconscious, because it was a lucid dream, you basically did that yourself. That's probably my explanation, but you can do that, and you don't have to drown yourself to find physical peace.
Yeah.
Think about your mind as think about your mind and your body as the way that we think about a coat in our body. When we put on the coat, it protects us from the outside world, and our body is super insulated on the inside. It's like our body's at peace, but the outside world could be like super chaos. Say you're in Antarctica and like you got this super big coat on, you're walking around perfectly fine on the inside, but around you it's a blizzard. So it's chaos outside, it's peace inside. Now think about your feelings, like physical feelings, and as the coat or the outside, and your mind as the inside of the coat. On inside your mind, you're at peace, but anything, you could be feeling anything. Your limbs could be getting ripped off by a bear, but if you achieved peace, if you're like a stoic, then it doesn't matter to you. Everything is indifferent to the way that anything is feeling.
Yeah.
So you could be I try to practice this when I'm in the cold shower, like anything, because if I'm in the same state of mind wherever I am, then it makes you like not panic, makes you be super good in every single situation. You could be literally dying, but you'll still be in that stoic state of mind that you're the inside of the coat, your mind is inside the coat, and your body is the blizzard outside.
Got you.
Yeah. So just embrace stoicism.
Yeah, become a stoic.
I think meditation is also good.
Yeah.
For what you're saying, Fawaz, because meditation it actually helps.
Yeah, it's the same thing as meditation, just like underwater.
Yeah,
and
but
you're not straight up drowning.
I know.
I'm not staying there for like
there's
10 minutes.
sensory
like 5
deprivation
minutes.
things.
And like
you know?
it's like 30 seconds at a time. Yeah, the same thing. It's like
it's like you could just
but
go
there's
in
also
there.
water in there, right?
Yeah, there's
So
water in
yeah.
there. That's it.
That's why it's calming down. You're laying down, but you're above the water. Like you can breathe.
And you
what I'm
feel
saying
like
is like,
different.
what if you're able to like say, because I know people that can hold their breath. Like even like when you hold your breath, your lungs can go for a lot longer time. You just get into a panic point. And that if you learn to push yourself beyond that panic point, you can hold your breath for much longer.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
true.
if I was able to like learn that, then I could submerge myself underwater and just escape, right?
So do you think that you need to go underwater to escape your mind?
Not necessarily. I done it like in bed and with just watching the show as well. So I think there's many ways, but I think for certain people it may calm. Like some people get calmed by like a night sky. I find peace in like water and oceans. I like pools. I like being.
You should start swimming.
Yeah.
I should, yeah.
You should start trying not to find peace in external environments, but trying to find peace internally.
I have peace in general. I don't really have anything that really gets to me.
The thing in Stoicism is that they say that you can find peace. You can retreat into your mind whenever you want, no matter what is happening around you, no matter what no matter what you're feeling, no matter if there's a blizzard there or just like 100,000 degrees. You can just retreat back your mind and be perfectly calm. Yeah. So that's what Stoicism is, and that's kind of what you're trying to achieve by going underwater. You don't need to go underwater to achieve that.
Sure.
It just helps, kind of.
Yeah.
Just helps, because...
I guess you could do that. Like
It's like a booster. It's like, you don't have to use shoes to run, but like it helps.
And
you
I guess. Even like in the water doesn't, like you could do it in cold shower.
Yeah.
You can do it in like meditating. You can do it in all those things. It'll just help you get there.
It's just like what helps you normally.
Yeah. It's like it'll help you do it so that when you don't have it, you'll be able to do it better normally. So
yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Stoicism is really good.
Do you know astral projection?
I've heard of it, yes, but I don't know exactly what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, this is such
I feel
a
like it goes
topic.
against. I feel like it goes against my religion, doesn't it?
I don't know what it is.
That just sounds.
Isn't it just like psychic, like your brain, or is it actually like?
It's like I think it's real, because people say when you sleep, it's just automatic, but you're just not conscious of it. It's when you have like two bodies, astral body and physical body, and then your astral body is pretty much your consciousness. It's just body form. It's like when you sleep, your consciousness leaves, but you're asleep, so you don't really know. But if you're alert, that's where you experience an out of body experience, and you can practice that, and it would probably be
that's probably what I was feeling.
Yeah, and with the same thing with the TV, maybe it's your astral body, just like floating out somehow.
Yeah,
Or
like
maybe
it's Allah telling him to check up on himself.
yeah. No. In
Or
Islam,
that.
you there is like a soul. There's like a
Yeah,
soul thing. But
it's
I don't
probably
know
like a
about.
soul.
I don't know if like it can just like get out when
Disconnect,
you're,
yeah, I don't- yeah.
But there is a soul. Like we believe that there's a soul, and when you die, your soul will basically like angels will ask you questions, and your soul will respond, not you. So it will always tell the truth. So.
Like,
So that's like a soul kind of like
your soul is pretty much like the end.
the astral
Like,
thing.
this world means nothing pretty much. I could be like poor my whole life, it won't matter. I could be rich my whole life, like nothing really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your soul is just you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Could you go into depth on your peace topic?
Like, okay, so what else?
The three
what else do
things-
you really
the
want?
three
To know? Oh, the
things
three like things.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
don't
for
really,
like everyone that's watching.
sure, and I also don't really understand it that much.
Okay, so pretty much, my whole like idea was like how to achieve that mental peace, that like ability to not feel negative emotions. You know, like instead of, cause like for majority of the time when I was going through whatever I had, like I tried to I was like pretty much numb. Like I put an iron shield around my brain, right? Around an iron shield around like my body, my heart,
Yeah.
right? But what I found through this is like rather than that, with this this like theory, the three things is what it's telling you is to put a shield of water around your heart
Whoa.
instead of, as water is pretty much like everything. With water, if you can control water in your body, water represents like your emotions, like that control, that piece of patience,
Whoa.
that self-love. If you can control all of that, you can control the water, you can control the ocean pretty much.
Yeah.
So what it is you can, that shield of water's permeable, you can pass through anything through it except what you don't want to, right? That's
true.
how like ocean waves do that, like hurricanes, stuff like that. So negative stuff that will like impact your peace, like minor things, maybe a bad grade or something.
Yeah.
You don't let it get to you because that shield of water blocks it out. It won't let it go through.
You can
know?
choose what goes into your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Huh.
It's like a riptide. It'll push it away, or it's like a hurricane.
Whoa.
It'll, suck
Yeah.
it all up, suck all the negative energy, and the stuff that is positive, it'll go through with ease.
Wow. But I also want to ask you this: why don't you want to feel negative emotions?
What's the reason to feel negative emotions?
Think about this. If you just got broken up with your girl and you're feeling all sad and stuff, and then you just, oh man, this sucks. But then you realize, you go back and you're like, oh man, why did that suck? Then you can go back and you can think about it and you can make it better next time. Or let's say that you just touch a hot stove and you're just like, ah! If you didn't feel those negative emotions or negative feelings, then you would never know that hot stove was hot and you would burn it
You can
and die.
obviously feel it. You're just not going to let it get to you. That's what the shield is. You're obvious. You can see it. You can feel it. But
Yeah.
you're not going to let it in towards you. You're not going to let it get towards your heart. You're not going to let it blacken or corrupt your heart. It's the
So-
same thing with like religion. That's
Yeah.
the reason why I like follow all of it, and I won't let anyone try to like dictate me over that
Yeah.
stuff. You know.
So why don't you take those negative emotions and you turn it into something good? Is your water like, if I take my negative emotions, it goes through the water, but then I turn it into like you know, like there'll be like, oh yeah, I break up with my girlfriend, and then in the gym I'm just gonna go hard and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what's
And
the reason?
grind.
Well, what's the reason to not be?
Because
going hard
negative
in the first
emotions,
place?
negative
thanks.
emotions, you learn from your mistakes, right? So
The
I
learning
think
from
negative
your
emotions are
mistakes is a
something good.
positive thing. That's
Yeah.
a positive.
So that's what I'm
emotion.
trying to say.
Your mistakes aren't negative though. Your mistakes
Mm.
are a positive thing. Like negative stuff is like doing something bad on purpose, or like, you know,
Like what?
watching porn.
So
I'll
that's
say
a
that.
mistake though, right?
Not-
That's still a
but
mistake.
what if
I would
you-
count that as a mistake.
Sure, in some cases, but like, what if you did that, like knowing it? What if you did that knowing it? Like, I know this is bad.
Yeah,
I'm
that's still a
gonna do it.
mistake then.
Or like you still, Not necessarily.
Well, then it's not a
because you have
mistake.
full
You did it on
knowledge.
purpose.
You have
No, if
full
you did it
knowledge.
on purpose while knowing it, that's your fault. Like it's your
Yeah,
mistake.
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. If you knew about it, like
So if you knew about it, you get better from it. Still.
Yeah, you can know.
You can let the thing get into you, and you can turn that, like let's say it's like water and like fire, but I
Yeah.
mean those don't really mix. But like, but let's say like the fire goes through, and then you turn that fire into more water that surrounds your heart.
Oh yeah, that's
So like,
true.
what if you did? Since the fire is like
There's
the
fire trying to
negative
melt
stuff.
your heart, but you turn it into
So
water.
some people will let the fire melt their hearts, and they just become depressed.
Yeah.
And then some people will like take that fire and they'll turn into more water to surround them, and they'll have even stronger
well, the thing
water.
is, some things you can't really turn into fire. Like, well, no, not water.
Water,
Not fire.
you mean?
Yeah, you can't turn it into.
Yeah,
fire.
but I'm talking
Why
about
not?
the
You
things
can't
that
turn.
you can.
The things you can.
Yeah, the things
then
you
that's
can.
not fire. Like, you can't turn fire into water at all.
No,
Like,
but I'm
fire,
talking
like
about
what I'm saying is like
metaphor-
having an argument with someone that's stubborn, or like having an argument with a Jeffrey or something, or like being
Well, why wouldn't
harassed,
you be able to turn that into water?
being harassed in public? Well, think of it like this: you have more power than them mentally. Like
Yeah.
if they have fire, then you're much more powerful than them, because like I said, the whole world, life, everything is just an ocean. You're just trying to
Yeah.
you're just trying to like ride water, and
Okay,
fire
well-
fire can't like put out water.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
not what I don't mean it like that. Like I mean, okay, not fire. I'll say like what is another thing? Like I don't mean like fire, like because it can't put out
okay,
water.
so just say like negative
whatever
emotions,
stuff, like dark
negative-
energy or something. I don't
negative
know.
Yeah,
things.
the darkness.
Let's say the water can.
Yeah, what I was saying about dark energy is that that's the thing. It's your friend. Like that's the whole thing about peace. When you're born, your entire what I represented is your heart. It's blackened already, right? It's blackened already, right?
You're
young-
born
you're
with a
yo-
blackened heart.
Yeah.
That's
You're young.
Christianity, and not Islam. Islam is like you're born as a clean slate. Christianity is you're born as like you're a sinner, because humans race.
Really?
Yeah, that's how.
I
it
don't
is.
know much about
Not really.
Christianity.
No,
I
that
think
I
you just
remember
are bound to
researching.
sin.
Or like you're like, but like in Islam, it's like you're a fully clean slate.
I think I couldn't tell you what that's for Christianity. Anyways, go on for us.
This theory isn't really like connecting to Islam. Though. This is like more of.
Okay,
just,
okay, explain.
I
That.
understand like the religion stuff, but I.
Yeah, I know.
This is
Explain.
like a
Just
bad.
explain.
All right. Anyway, point is, when you're born, because you have no understanding of the world, and
Yeah.
obviously this world is just all full of dark energy.
Mm-hmm.
So what the theory was is everyone's born. I think I explained this to you and PJ in the gym once. The theory is everyone's born with that dark heart, that dark peace sign inside of themselves, right? And as you grow, things only get worse. Especially at our age, people struggling with like mental health issues, depression, because they're going through their teenager phase
Yeah.
and stuff. Like facing anxiety, grades, stress, college applications, stuff like that. Especially at this age. So obviously that peace sign only gets worse. Like obviously more dark energy happens. But even Hamza has said this too, and many other people. You have to go through these hardships, and you have to turn those hardships into regular things.
Yeah.
So I guess this is what you were kind of
Yeah,
saying
that's what
about the
I'm saying.
fire and like water stuff, where all this dark energy is a form of fire, and simple. You will always have to learn how to be water, but you can make peace with it. It's like Avatar, the two nations. You just have to find peace. So you're doing your
Yeah.
own thing. That dark energy will leave you alone. It's the same thing with me. Like, how I went through all that stuff with porn addiction and,
Yeah.
dealing with all that. That fire inside of it, like that dark energy inside of me, I don't have a problem with it anymore. It's just there, and I understand
Yeah.
it. I understand it. I look at it, I'm like, I understand you. So I'm going to take that knowledge and I'm going to go help someone else.
Wow.
Just what I've done. I've helped a bunch of people. I've tried to help Sanjeev. Axel's converting to Islam, so is Sanjeev.
Wow.
I've talked to a lot of people that actually have like problems. Even Arya, Arya.
Yeah.
Rishi's, I've talked to her a bunch of times about her mental health problems
Wow.
and stuff. So don't
You
tell her I
talked to
said that.
Arya?
Don't tell her I said that though. I don't think she wants me telling anyone.
Let's just not throw out names.
But yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
just-
I have
Putting it
helped.
on a YouTube video.
I have helped. Like,
That's
a
wow.
bunch
That's
of
crazy.
people.
That's
with,
good.
With porn addiction.
I think I helped one person,
Mm.
but that was like online on Discord. Like when
Yeah.
I didn't I
Yeah.
helped one person. I was
So-
like, "Yo, this is like a really bad thing. You need to get out of it." So
Yeah. So when you finally got rid of your porn addiction, was it because you finally accepted it? You just accepted the dark energy.
I didn't accept it. I just learned to live with it.
Just learn to live with it.
So think of
basically
it. Think of it
acceptance.
like think of it like Like
Yeah, that's
people who have come back from like war and like PTSD issues and stuff. The people that have actually survived, like the people that
Yeah.
come back from war and then have managed to live with PTSD and are fine with it now that like, they recover. That's another great example of being able to live with dark energy.
Yeah.
You know, being able to come back from that dark place and looking at that dark energy and saying, "You will not corrupt me. I see you. I have the knowledge that you have, and I have the experience that you are trying to hurt me with. So I'm gonna go and help someone that is going through that experience."
Wow.
And that is what lightens up your peace symbol. When you have those three things, you have that mental patience, you have that love for yourself, you have that ability to see,
Wow.
I'm not going to negatively see myself. I am only going to fit myself with positivity because I've seen negativity and I know what it does.
Wow.
So that's what I mean. It's not like a form of where, oh, I see all this negative energy, I'm going to try and take it all at once.
Yeah.
It's I'm going to gain the knowledge from it, not try and destroy it. Because negativity and negative energy and dark energy and the positivity in our life, it all correlates to each other, and you have to learn how to gain the knowledge from it. Because life, like you always have to seek out knowledge. You always have to seek out experiences so you can help other people, which is like pretty much my goal. Like I love helping people, especially with like mental health problems and stuff, because I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've been through it, so I don't want anyone else to go through that.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like that about you. That you went through. You harnessed the dark energy. Now
You
you're
told
using
me
it.
you told me to
harness it.
become a psychologist. I was like, I don't know, maybe, but my parents are like, no, you're not becoming a psychologist. They make no money. And my mom's like, you should go into programming because this whole world's becoming digital, which it really is.
It really
I don't
is,
know
yeah.
how much. I don't know, because...
Last podcast we were talking about that.
Oh, you guys were?
AI.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
AI revolution.
Yeah, because the thing is, like with AI, I mean, either start a war or we could become like, we could have like flying cars.
Yeah.
One of those two. And the thing is, with programming, because my mom said, like, she's a programmer. My
Yeah.
mom's a programmer. She said, yeah, my mom
I
was...
thought she was like a news reporter.
What?
Anyways.
What do you mean
Alright,
a news
continue.
reporter? Where'd you get that
Doesn't
one from?
matter. I don't know.
She programs like natural disaster maps for governments. That's what her company does.
That's cool.
So what she told me was like, because you can make like $500,000 like soon. Like,
Yeah.
But I was worried like, because the amount of demand there is, you know.
Yeah.
Because people are going. There's gonna be so much technical jobs. There's gonna be so many jobs in programming that so many people are gonna go into it that I might not find like a suitable place for
Yeah.
me to go for it.
There's a lot of supply though for programming. There's a lot of new supply. I suppose my dad is saying that. My dad's a programmer. He says so many jobs are opening up. So many people need programming. So I think the high demand. It's not really. I think it's still like not a high demand, but it's like a high demand, but not like crazy high. The supply is crazy high. So
Would you want to become a programmer? Okay, I'll ask you this. What would you rather do if you didn't get paid? Psychologist or programmer?
Probably a psychologist. Because I don't know, I
Okay.
just have a lot of
Yeah, I would
interest
lie
in it. I would,
So, you said that in your religion, you don't care. This life doesn't matter. You don't care if you're poor or rich, whatever. And I'm sure your mom is that religion.
Yeah.
So,
We're all
why does
like-
she care about getting a little bit of money? Why does she care about doing this when you could be doing something that's probably more correlated to religion, which would be helping people?
The thing is, she's not like our family's big on religion, obviously, but she's not like a chick, straight up. Like,
Yeah.
My dad tells me like, this dunya does not matter. He works for a chemical company. He wants me to get good grades. He wants me to go somewhere where I can support myself. But he's like, never forget your religion. Like, always, like you should like read Quran and everything, and that your religion is more important than your grades and your job. And your school and
Yeah.
everything.
I
But
think
my mom isn't really like that. Is that Chloe? That's not Chloe.
bro,
I think that you should go into if I could
Chloe,
give you
that's a dog.
if I could give you advice, I say that you should go into psychology because it's more related to your religion.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Goglio.
Hello. Oh, I've never heard someone say that.
Well,
I know.
yeah.
It's weird when my students say it. I don't always like turn around. Like, "Oh, Julio." I'm like, oh yeah, that's my name. All right, come on, bud.
Let me take a pause.
Okay.
Taking a pause.
You're gonna have to cut
How's the podcast going?
It's going good so
Good.
far.
Nice.
Good.
Chilling.
that. Actually, no, you don't have to cut that.
We got some. I think that we got some introduction clips, like, like we were watching earlier.
Oh yeah, we were watching Impulsive to get an idea for the intro clips.
You're
And
watching
he-
Impulsive.
Well, his brand is just like humor, so all his clips in the intro, he has like 40 seconds of clips, and they're all just funny stuff. So people keep watching.
Yeah.
And ours would be like,
Revelations.
Like Fawaz going.
Crazy.
Like you gave some good points that we could
Yeah.
cut out. And be like, oh, I want to hear more about that. So
Gotcha.
that's
yes,
good.
Your
yeah.
dad texted said he was picking up Chloe at the ortho and then he's home, so he'll be home shortly.
Alright.
Okay.
Put a little suspense. Put like a
Yeah.
intro. You can have Fawaz saying something, and the last word is like the important word, and then cut it there, and then start. Hey guys. Like, hey guys. what's up?"
Okay.
It's like
okay.
Joe Rogan.
Alright, that's marketing tactic. We can talk about that later because I don't want to. Because when we repause, I don't want to start talking about marketing or something.
I hope I'm not speaking too like low.
I think
that
you should
can't
probably
hear me.
speak a little bit more.
Yeah.
Taller.
Yeah.
You know
Can we take a bathroom break?
A bathroom break. You need to go.
You need to go. Okay, there you
Bathroom
go.
break.
Or it's fine because
He's taking a pee-pee break.
Well, I'll just start it because yeah.
Let me see if you got a good angle.
Is it recording still? Yeah. Okay, you don't need to change it. It's fine. Okay, can you? It's good, bro. It's good.
No, there's something wrong with the lighting.
It's fine. That's because you got the shadow on it.
Tap and lower the exposure.
I wonder if Wim Hof would agree with me on that idea of peace.
Sure
and
he
the
would.
water thing.
Yeah, he would.
'Cause he's
Nah, I'm sure he would say
really
what I
big
said.
on like the cold water stuff. and,
Wim
like,
Hof is like kind of weird, like
think-
personality.
Yeah, he's funny. though.
like,
He literally
Yeah,
he
he's funny.
seems wise as hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know he is. He is.
Okay.
But he's
alright,
like, he's like.
let's resume. Let's
Yeah,
resume so that
okay.
yeah.
Right.
So
Or, I would say that was you should go into psychology because it's like if you don't care about being poor and being rich and you care more about helping people, then you would probably directly help more people doing something that only you can do. That if you would probably be like the most credible, relatable psychologist for teenage kids about like porn addiction or whatever, and mental health issues, because you went through that. You'd be so good as that kind of psychologist rather than like a programmer. You went through that phase and now you can harness that darkness, use it for good. You didn't go through any programming darkness that you can become a beast programmer
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
unique and insane. You went through that mental health stuff, so now you can become a mental health insane kind of guy.
Yeah. Then again, actually, my parents have no clue that I went through that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably why they're saying that at the same
your
time. But
parents will
also,
know if
bro,
you go
if
into
my
that.
parents knew, oh my god, I would.
Well, once you're like
But you
20.
can use it. You could use it to your advantage. And be like, I want to help people. I want to become
Yeah,
a psychologist.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can tell them your whole story for like an hour, and then they'll be like,
Not even
and then
an
you
hour,
relate
probably.
it. Then you relate it back to why you want to become a psychologist. And they're like, oh, Fawaz, come here.
Oh, I don't think. I don't know if they would.
I
do
don't know
that.
if they would
Slap
do
the
that.
crap out of
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's what. That's
I don't
probably
know
what
if they
happened.
would do that.
If-
My dad would
yeah.
probably be like, "What did you say, son? You're addicted to what? You're addicted to
You
porn?"
said you beat your wife.
Yeah, you
What is that?
Allah will beat you in Jahannam.
You said you beat your Allah.
Hey, you said you beat her. You beat her. What? Alright, man. Time to meet God. It's okay. It's okay. Go to Pastor.
Yeah.
Just takes out his belt.
And he pulls out his pants.
He's like, tell Jibril I said hi.
I don't get it, but I hope that the
Jibril, 'cause
podcast.
Angel Gabriel.
Angel.
Oh,
Because
shit.
he come, angel Gabriel comes down on the day of judgment to like blow the horn and
Oh.
take up all the souls. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
He was like, "Say
Oh,
what's up for
say,
me."
tell Gabriel I said hi.
Oh shit.
I just watched a movie about that. I should have known.
What movie?
Angel.
Fences.
What is it about?
Fences.
There's a dude named Gabriel with a horn.
What
He
the
was like-
heck?
Yeah, and he was like, well, he was autistic in the movie.
Wait. Oh shit. Why are we laughing?
No, but that was to represent, like he was seeing visions of hellhounds, and then
Whoa.
the symbolism was that whenever someone did something bad, the hellhounds would come, and then he would come also and say like, "Oh, the hellhounds are getting you." And then at the end of the
What the
movie, the bad guy finally dies, and then Gabriel blows the horn.
Wow.
I just spoiled the movie for everyone.
I'm gonna watch that.
Sorry if
dumb
you're
movie,
watching
bro.
I
that.
don't, I don't
No,
think.
watch it.
Where do you even watch that? Where would
Where'd
you
I-
even watch that? The movie. Where did you watch it?
In English class.
In English class. Great. Okay.
Say the symbolism. Say the
Oh,
symbolism.
so wait, you're in English 3 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So we're
Or
watching.
not
it next
anymore,
Year.
I
Not
guess.
anymore.
We're watching it next year then.
Yeah, probably.
It's really good. I'd say. Because it's a
Oh,
movie.
yeah, me and PJ have been analyzing movies. This is also the second part of marketing, the marketing tactics we've been doing. for
Jesus, the orange
yeah,
kids?
the marketing tactics we've been doing. We've been analyzing movies. Because think about any company. Let's think about any company. Tell me a company for us.
BASF.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
a chemical company. That's where my dad works.
Trash company. Tell me a good company.
Amazon.
Dell.
Oh,
Okay,
Dell, okay.
Let's give the better version of Dell. Apple. Boom. Apple.
Or Microsoft.
Apple beasted Dell back in the day. Anyways, let's think about what Apple did to get its people. Firstly, Apple made you the hero. In their ads, let's look at their ads. Every single ad, it's like a relatable person. Their target audience is like a millennial person. And they're like, oh, whatever. Oh my gosh, I need to text people. So then, boom. Now they have a problem. Hero has a problem. Boom. First 2 steps in creating a story brand. Boom. Third step is you have a mentor. So the hero has a problem. They need a solution. So then the company comes in. Here's the solution. Boom. Company comes in. There's a solution. And then they give them a solution. Because think about any single movie. The hero has a problem. And then they have a mentor.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
pick a
think-
movie.
Pick a movie.
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Bro, give me a movie that people know.
Ninjago.
What the heck?
I don't know.
What is that?
I didn't watch that.
Okay.
Give me any TV
Just
show
a popular
or
movie.
movie.
Any TV show? The Office.
The Office.
Okay, well, give like a hero movie. With
A
like
hero
movie.
superhero-
Avengers.
Super. Yeah.
Avengers. Okay, boom. Let's think of
Let's do Endgame.
Avengers
That's
Endgame.
probably more.
Okay, problem. Thanos.
Yeah. Well, problem they
Hero.
the-
Avengers.
The problem was Thanos finished.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thanos
killed
finished
Apple.
everybody. The
Yeah.
problem is they need to get back 5 years.
Yeah.
So who's the mentor? Shoot, who was the mentor in that movie?
Okay,
that
bro,
movie wasn't
I
very
Let's
do
good.
just do
not like
Doctor
Marvel.
Strange. Doctor Strange is a lot better. The problem
Let's think-
was
okay.
the problem was Dormammu and the dude, the doctor guy. He like got in a crash and like he
Oh, okay.
lost all his
Boom,
money.
perfect movie.
So-
Hero. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has a problem. He just got effed up. He needs to fix his mind or some crazy stuff. So boom, he goes
His
to
hands.
the mentor. The mentor, the
girl.
bald lady girl that astral projects the crap out of him.
Yeah.
So now that's the mentor, and then the mentor, after she does some crazy stuff, like she shows that she can fix his problems with credibility. So Apple would have that credibility, like we can fix your problems because we make computers. Boom. Now let's go back to Doctor Strange. The girl shows the credibility and shows that she can fix his problem, so she gives him a plan. The plan is you do whatever stuff that Doctor Strange did. Do the like,
Yeah.
and so like train for a long time. The plan is do that, and then that's how you'll fix the problem. So then you go to Apple. They give us a plan. The plan is use our products, and you'll fix the problem of not being able to text message with your friends or something. Okay. So then they give us a plan, but how are we gonna do that plan? Nobody does a plan if you just tell them. You gotta make them do the plan. So then the girl in Doctor Strange, she saw that he was doing the plan, but the dude, he didn't have a call to action. Call to action is very, very important in any movie and in any story brand, because if you don't do a call to action, they're not gonna do it. So she gives him a call to action. Here's the time stone. Now he becomes important. His call to action is to save the universe with the time stone. Save the problem Dormammu, because another problem had to arrive. So boom, he uses the time stone, saves the problem, and it ends in good or bad scenario. So every single product, every single story brand, every single marketing ends in good or bad. If you see that same example, Apple, either you end without being able to text your friends and being like a loser. They probably show that in the ad that they're a loser. Or they end with, oh wow, now I'm a super cool, happy guy. That's why in every single ad, they end with them being happy.
Yeah.
Because it shows the good outcome. And then in Doctor Strange, a normal story, it showed the good outcome would be like, oh, the universe is saved, or Dormammu takes over the world. So a good marketing strategy, use the story brand. You use the plan, use the hero, problem, mentor, plan, call to action, prospective outcome. You use that in your marketing, business, whatever, and then you apply that so that people think it's a story. Because stories, we evolved to think about stories. We evolved to think in stories. Think about, or let's look at PowerPoint presentations, right? That's like the easiest way that's like how businesses give away information. How long have PowerPoint presentations been around?
I don't know, a long time.
10
Yeah,
years.
10 years, yeah.
10 years, 20 years, whatever. Trash. how long have humans been around telling stories?
Trillions.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of years. What do you think we're more accustomed to
Say
listening
trillions?
to?
Trillions.
Years. This idiot, bro.
No, it's ingrained, you know.
Oh yeah, it's
You
ingrained.
gotta think BC.
Oh,
But that's hundreds of thousands.
that's like
That's like thousands, not
that's
even-
thousands,
Bro, I
bro.
don't
That's
think-
that's
Has
thousands.
the world been? I thought the world was only here for like only a couple billion years.
Bro.
Yeah, it has. Anyways,
That whole world.
Yeah,
started-
Evolutionary perspective, Fawaz. What do you think humans are more accustomed to for the thousands of years that we've had storytelling skills? Thousands of years we've told stories on those cave walls.
Yeah.
We just draw pictures for the next generation to see. We've told stories in in a campfire around us with like
Yeah.
people eating meat, you know,
Yeah.
having the meat roll. And
meat
so
rolling.
what do you think? What do you think people are more accustomed to? PowerPoints that are pretty, I mean, to my opinion, boring, or
everyone's opinion.
or everyone's opinion boring, or
Boring!
or stories which have a good plot line.
Yeah.
Stories.
Yeah.
Stories. That's why the best marketing strategies implement a story into your brand. Donald Miller, how to make a story brand, he calls it story brand. Boom. So that's what we're doing. Best person I've ever seen do this, Hamza. I want you to plug in Chug for me. Who is the hero in Hamza's person? Who is the relatable hero that has a problem?
Jeffrey, right?
Jeffrey. Who is the mentor?
The alphas, right? The
Adonis.
Adonis.
Adonis or
that's what
Hamza.
it's
Hamza,
called.
yeah.
Adonis or Hamza. Boom. What is Jeffrey's problem?
He cares too much. He's stuck on the internet all day.
It depends
He
video
has
to
no
video.
Yeah, video.
Yeah.
motives in life. He's
Yeah.
got all
Okay,
that.
let's take that no motives in life video. Okay, boom. Jeffrey has a problem. He has no motives in life. Now Hamza is the mentor. Does Hamza have credibility in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has credibility because, well, like we said earlier with the big handshake, you got to be that guy that has credibility, or else no one will listen to
Even
you.
Hamza came from porn addiction too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why his credibility.
So that's
used
his
to be a
credibility.
Jeffrey.
He's the guy. He's not the skinny dude. If you were to tell me about how to fix my problems, I wouldn't listen. But because he has credibility, I listen. So boom, he's mentored. Now what plan does he give Jeffrey to fix his problem?
I really
Just
don't
make something up that he would say.
start working out. Quit social media.
Quit social media.
Especially.
Boom, now that's his plan. Okay, that's his plan, but no one's gonna follow a plan unless you make them call to action. So what's his call to action?
Really.
Delete it right now.
Yeah,
Delete
he's
Instagram
like-
now.
Yeah, he's like in the
Okay,
video. He's like,
yeah.
delete it. It's
He's
so
like,
bad.
delete Instagram
Yeah.
right now. Delete it right now. So he literally make a video called delete Instagram now. Boom, call to action. And then what's the prospective outcome? What would happen if Jeffrey followed his plan versus what would happen if he didn't follow his plan? Does he outline that?
Well, I mean, he'd face withdrawal symptoms for a couple, like.
Oh no,
maybe
like
months,
don't
but,
like what does Hamza show in the video?
He's eating donuts.
He's eating donuts.
And
Really?
he's
Is that
like-
what he shows?
What? Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what
he's like eating donuts and like watching
Oh,
TV and like misery.
he's like trying to find like ways to cope because he's bored. He has so much more free time. He would have just scrolled for hours, but now
Hold
he's
up, I
like
need to
actually
check
doing
my
other
first
things.
yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
maybe reading
Now
a book,
he's-
or
now
he's
he's
like
good.
looking up things, or
So-
he's like doing his schoolwork instead of spending time.
Yeah. So the bad outcome, Jeffrey stays as Jeffrey and he remains like that idiot loser. Or the good outcome is Adonis. So not everyone wants the good outcome. So they go from Jeffrey to Adonis. Perfect story. We humans are innately drawn to transformations.
There. Most people do what's most comfortable for them, not what's like best for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that could be a problem
Yeah.
that Hamza can make a video about. Story brand it. So
That's his whole channel.
best business marketing strategy is story brand.
I think I've heard a couple people talk about this. Like Hamza's really good. He hands out a lot of good knowledge, but the people that like follow him tend to like also, because a lot of his viewers are also really young.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of them can also be like our age, maybe 16, 17, 18, maybe older a little bit.
Yeah.
But like the people that are younger than us can sometimes take it in like a wrong way or like go into like a longer
Oh, yeah,
path.
Desi.
Like,
Hello.
Mr. Scoglio.
Huh?
Meeting of the minds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys need some beers and stuff?
Yeah.
No.
I'm good.
We don't drink beer.
My mind works better when I'm sober.
Yeah. He's a beast
Hopefully
like that.
always going
All right, we'll
to
probably have a
I'm
pause
al-
number 2.
I don't think I'm ever
I'm
gonna.
gonna book the smart shuttle.
Okay.
It's probably 30 minutes though.
So I think
Yeah.
it is. What was I talking about?
All right, I think we'll have a pause because they'll probably be like, what's going on here?
What was I saying?
Cut! What you should do is spike the audio on the mic so that you know where the cuts are.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
That's why
And it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was actually so useful because I was editing something else. I was editing the other podcast today, and it was, I was like going through the audio, but then I realized, oh, the audio just stops. It just doesn't do anything. So
25.
I'll just do it there. Boom,
That-
finished in like 2 times as fast.
That's
25
why.
minutes.
25
That's why they do that.
Nice.
What time is it?
5.
In
Oh.
movies.
It's 5?
It spikes
Really?
the audio.
Already?
Yeah.
I thought it was like only 4, like
Oh.
45.
Bro, what a
But
film
fine.
director.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so 15 minutes or 25?
25.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
So
Anyway,
we'll
so
leave in like 20.
I think we're saying, so Hamza's advice is really good. Like, Jib probably follows it, definitely, I know he does. And
Yeah.
He'll probably take it in like a good way. But say there's like a kid younger than us, right? And he's just looking to like go into a better path, right?
Yeah.
But he ends up taking it in like a radical way. Like some people, you know how people used to fight over like Christianity and like
Yeah.
religion wars and stuff like that? They become radicals. They're like, this is right and it has to be right. And if you don't follow it, you
Oh.
need to die, right? No, they literally did
Yeah.
that too. So I think it's the
That's gonna
same.
be good for
I think
intro.
it's the same way for like knowledgeable people's advice.
Yeah.
So, but I would say that could happen with any advice on the internet or anything.
but
pretty much.
mainly-
You could take one advice, random advice, and people will always be like that. So I think that's always just
I
gonna
think
happen.
predominantly with like stuff like this, with like Hamza's like self-improvement advice and stuff. I think predominantly with that, it's like at the same time of it raising a generation of like knowledgeable and people who are trying to like become better each day.
Yeah.
It's also raising like a group of people that can take that advice, put it towards themselves in a good way, but also those people start to like downplay on others. Like,
Yeah, because they
put
went through
their
that-
like take their power and abuse it.
Huh.
Like
Huh.
it's the same thing about how like how do I
Guys
say
need
this?
some snacks or anything?
No
I
thanks.
don't think so. We're good.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Nah, actually, no. Actually, I'll take a protein bar, please.
Bruh,
I don't know.
can you just go inside and get it?
No. If he offers, he offers.
You guys want a protein bar?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank
Actually,
you.
We are going to the gym.
It's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
I already
but
had,
you don't want
I
to
had
eat
a
before
lot.
the gym. It'll get
Yeah.
your digestion to your
That'll be
belly.
my pre-workout.
Bro, I'll tell you, I was cut right now because I was I was doing Plyo's day today, so I was like jumping around.
Plyo's day.
Plyometrics.
Like jumping around and stuff.
explosive.
And bro, so I just pooped beforehand. but I just ate lunch, but then I pooped before my workout, so that was good. I was like, okay, I just
Okay.
pooped, I'm good. Going to my workout, feeling pretty good, going through it. And then the end of my workout, I was doing like jumps around and stuff, and I
Yeah.
just felt like a. and then like
You shit yourself in your workout.
and like bro, I think it's because all my I was using my hip flexors a lot, so all that muscle going into my belly area, so it was probably digesting it more than usual.
No, bro.
And then I farted, or I was like, oh, is this a little fart? I was like, oh,
What? That was
Shit yourself.
no, but I checked later, it was fine because as soon as I got, I like ran to the toilet back home. PJ knows that I ran back to the toilet.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, because I was like, I think I moved myself when I got home.
Bro.
And then, so I went up to the toilet. As soon as I got down, it was like,
Oh my god.
it was like liquid crazy.
imagine
but luckily, I checked my underwear. It was fine. I didn't poop myself. I didn't
Imagine
poop
you're at
myself.
like the YMCA. you're just like in the like locker rooms and you're like, oh no.
Bro, one time they happened at Cracker Barrel to me. So
What?
some
You
dude
went
came
to
in like,
Cracker
oh, and then they quickly came in, closed the door, and was like, it was disgusting.
What was that biscuit?
Dude, Cam had the weird
Them
worst-
chicken
You have
biscuits,
the
bro.
worst poop, bro.
I remember when we went to, what was the place called where Jackson ate that pepper? And he
Oh
was, like,
my
started to
gosh,
eat it.
bro.
Bro, we were in the booth. We're just chilling there.
The stall?
I'm chilling there. I'm like using my phone. I'm just checking messages real quick, and then I'm like, we're waiting for our food, and Cam goes.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't even remember that.
And,
He always does that, though.
We were like, bro, come on. And then like 10 seconds later, I get hit with the smell, and I'm like, all right, I'm gone. And I go to the bathroom.
And then Cam went after him.
And then as I go out, I see Cam walking. He's like, I gotta poop.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that, bro.
No, I remember that, bro.
Oh god.
Fawaz came back.
This
He was
must
like,
happen
Cam
too much.
destroyed like everything.
I was like, yo guys, Cam's going to destroy the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
my
too
God.
much.
But that's happened to me too. Like not really. I did like I was squatting. I was like, and then because the weight was
yeah, I remember.
pressuring my butt, and it was like,
Oh!
it was so pressurized.
Bro,
might be
no,
the
I remember.
intro.
This man told me. He messaged me in Snap on Snap. He messaged me. He was like, "Bro, I just farted in the gym so loud while doing squats. I literally left after. I literally went to the locker room.
I went to the locker
He
room. I had to
messaged, he
like.
messaged me. He's like, I'm in the locker room right now. I can't go back in.
I was like, bro, because like three people just like
Man, they got headphones in too.
yeah, bro, yeah, they were like,
The whole gym is just like,
Oh.
no, 'cause it was so bad because the squatting, I had like 200 pounds on my back, and it pressurized, like, you know what I mean? And then the thing came out like,
Oh.
it's like that.
like
It's that
so
one video, the guy
pressury.
who's going for like a bench press PR, and his like friend lifts it down slowly, and as soon as it hits his chest, it just.
Oh, heck nah.
Thank you.
Nice
Let's
catch.
go. What a beast.
Fudge caramel. Oh, fudge graham.
Yeah, Mr. Scoglio.
I'll be back.
Oh.
Smell this,
Bro.
bro. It smells so good.
Smells good.
Smells like gym at
Don't
the
eat
gym.
it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Smells like gym when you
What
got
is it?
200
What flavor?
pounds on his
Cookie
back.
dough?
It smells like caramel.
Smells like cookie dough.
It is.
Oh, it's caramel.
Fudge caramel.
Oh gosh. Fudge
Wow.
graham cracker.
Fudge graham.
Wow. Alright, wait, what were we talking about before we got to that poop story?
I don't know.
Oh,
Your story brand.
I think that Fawaz was talking about how things can go bad. Oh
yeah.
I was about
We
to ask
were,
you,
but
Fawaz.
we
I was like, do you think that Hamza's whole self-improvement thing, like they might take it to their advantage, but ideally the person that's on self-improvement becomes so self-improved that they wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, but like you have to understand that some people might also not do that. But then again, like especially with like Hitler's followers. Like let's use that as
Okay.
an example, okay?
I'm listening.
So Hitler, right? At his when he was like starting out, when he was being raised, right? Normal
Yeah.
kid, right? And then he gained the idea of like Aryans and like how they were a really big race, right?
Yeah.
Then he radicalized that, and he believed like he was superior. He was part of a superior race, and ended up killing a bunch of people, which is what I mean. He abused his power, right?
Oh.
So you think people, not to like the level of Hitler, but people could go to like a point where they're like ended up radicalized and start abusing their power upon other people, you know?
Well-
Especially with self-improvement. Like they'll think, I've done so much, I'm so strong, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you can think you're better than someone, but don't like downplay them until, you know.
Well, ideally they would. In self-improvement, his whole idea is that multi-level marketing. Me and Jim were watching this video in math class yesterday. They become better. They get so good at that, and they're like, "Bro, you need to get on this." They bring their brothers up. They don't push them back down when they get to the top of the hill. They're not playing King of the Hill. They're playing bring them back up to the hill. So they're not gonna like Aryan race kill anyone. That's not on self-improvement.
That's a good example of it. Like, what about these young kids who are like
Young kids.
who
So,
are,
but I
like,
think it's
unknowledgeable,
overall
right?
better. Like that's gonna happen with anything. That's what it's gonna happen with anything that you do. Like any
Any group.
idea, any group,
Yeah.
that will happen. It's called group polarization.
Group
That's
polarization
one thing.
and in group and out
in
group.
in group and out group, and also, but I think that's just gonna happen with some people. But like majority of the time, the ideally what Cam was saying is that you're not gonna do that, and that's just I think even Hamza was saying don't be like too confident like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's part of like when you're so self-improved. If you're actually self-improved, you will understand that you don't like
Yeah.
don't radicalize things. Like I don't when I look at like some dude like some Jeffrey, I'm not like, bro, you so like trash.
Yeah.
And, like,
Because you relate to him.
Yeah,
You used
and-
to be there, but because you did things, now you're here. So you want him to get better too, because you used to be him.
And I actually like I like when someone gets better.
Yeah.
That's just me, but I know some people.
Yeah.
I think that might happen, but I think ideally like that's just first of all that just happens with everyone, and ideally second of all that's not what should happen.
Yeah.
You know, I think Hamza has like
Yeah.
said that, and
I
other
have
people
I have a good example of a person like that.
Who?
Like, I don't want to say like Hitler. That's such a bad thing to say.
Okay, but just
tell
no,
us.
but he's got the like
Hold on.
radicalized superior idea, you know.
with
Who?
self-improvement.
So, yeah. So Hamza's good. Hamza's good. He's bringing up a good generation of people. He's given knowledge. He's doing all that.
Yeah.
But then there's Sneeko, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah,
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I think Sneeko actually. There was a time, like I think it was a year ago. He would actually started dissing Hamza actually for what he was doing. Like Hamza like filmed a video about his daily life where he was doing yoga, and like Sneeko called him like gay and like a faggot.
Yeah.
Because he was
Wow.
he was like no man should do this, bro. This is like so weird. You're a masculine looking man and you're doing this. You're like on camera too. That's so weird. I'm like, bro, yoga is like a normal thing. It's good for your body. Stretching is good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think Sneeko also is like he's like what he does is he also attacks like random people. Like he's like had regular conversations with people, but also people that are like knowledgeable in a field. He'll like disrespect them, even on like live stream. Especially since he used when he was younger, when he had like a smaller viewing of people. He actually made sense. He was young. He was like 14. He was actually making really good videos.
Wow.
And I think some people followed him. But now, I think because of the popularity and now that he has a following, like, his videos just got, like, so much worse.
Wow.
And Hamza also ended up exposing him for being a cuck, if you know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
He's an open relationship. He watched this girl get fucked by, like, 2 dudes.
Yeah.
What?
He
Yeah.
I think
That's the ultimate low.
No,
of a
I
man.
think that was really bad and
Yeah.
But I think he did it because he wanted views. Like if you look at his thing, his whole timeline, he was making really, 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 really good videos, like very well edited and very well scripted, and like he was actually talking about really good like topics when he was like, as you were saying, younger, 14 to like I don't know what age. But
Yeah.
once that once Andrew Tate came, I think he figured out because he's actually really smart. He figured out some like type of thing to get him going. He started the live streaming and stuff, and
Yeah, but that's like an example of like a smart marketing technique to get him popularity.
So,
to
but
get
I
him
think
money.
he's doing
but that's
that.
such a bad way of doing it.
I know
because
it's bad.
You're also corrupting the younger.
I know
ages.
it's bad. It's bad.
You're also
obviously.
corrupting the
But
younger.
he was doing it for money. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like anything is good about him, but I'm just saying.
So what happens if more of those people come? Because obviously he's doing it for money. That's good for him. He's getting money. He's gaining popularity. He's gaining views. But those kids being brought up by his knowledge, what he says, all right. Say they don't watch like anyone else, or they watch a couple other people who are equally as corrupt. What happens then? What happens if that person, that kid, ends up becoming another influencer preaching the same corrupt ideas?
Yeah, see, that's bad.
Well,
But I think there's
the
also
premise of Hamza's self-improvement is you improve yourself and then you use that to improve other people. So if that's a everyday cycle, then those people, every single person will become improved in a way that last person improved, because it really started at Hamza, the original person.
Sure.
It's a pyramid. There's 3 people, and then each of those 3 people do 3 people. Each of those 3 people do 3 people. So they all preach the exact same message that the first person did, which was bring other people up because you brought yourself up. So if Hamza's self-improvement goes on for however long it goes on, or then his message for the people that go on his type of self-improvement, they'll not end up like Hitler, Nazi, Aryan race.
Yeah.
They'll end up bringing each other up.
True.
Not like Sneekos. And plus, people don't like people that they can't trust. They can't trust Sneeko because he's like got exposed or was, like
and he's stubborn.
an idiot.
He's stubborn.
Yeah.
People know that he just wants money. No one's gonna follow that type of dude. They're gonna follow someone like Hamza, who's like genuine, authentic,
went
through what they went through, want them to get better.
Good.
They're gonna follow a real leader, not someone that just wants to make money.
And that's why Sneeko got like he's not like as popular.
Yeah, there's a bunch of examples. I think there was a live stream. I didn't like watch the full thing, but there was a live stream where he was having like an argument about this college kid on toxic masculinity. The kid actually like had a lot of research on it too. Like he was making sense. But like in the middle of his argument, Sneeko would start like mocking him and just being like, "Mah," like opening his mic, and like every time the kid tried to speak, he'd be like, "Mah." And
That's so immature.
Yeah, but
exactly. He's like a
No, but
22-year-old
Hey, bro,
kid.
you don't need to worry about anyone ending up like Sneeko, bro.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ending up like Sneeko, and then that's
no.
that's also like
And then his entire chat spamming like W Sneeko.
Sneeko.
Bro, no.
They gotta be joking, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kids are the ones that'll end up poor. Like they're not in self-improvement, bro.
yeah, bro, they're just doing it for entertainment.
Yeah.
That's just he's doing it for entertainment.
Yeah, he's an entertainment
It's not
YouTuber.
really self-improvement. He's not really a self-improvement YouTuber. He says he is, but he's not.
Yeah.
Another thing
And he's
is
not even YouTuber anymore.
Another
He
thing-
got taken. He got like
he got taken down?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's been.
Oh,
I think
damn.
he's
I
been
don't
like
actually
not
know.
on YouTube. I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Another thing that he said. There was one thing he said which I wanted to think about it, but I never really thought about it too much. There was one thing he said. He's like, how can you? He told the kid that he was arguing with, right?
Yeah.
Like, about talking about. He told the kid, he was like, how can you tell other people what to do and tell other people like what's good and what's bad if
Let's
you're
just pause.
on
Or
it?
pause.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they want people to hear. Yeah.
Hold
Or
up.
I want to hear you about to say though.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, how long is the smart shuttle, Jim?
It's like 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
9. 9.
Okay, we got like
Okay.
5 more minutes before we gotta.
We can just like finish this topic
Yeah.
that I was
Yeah.
saying, and then we'll head out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Re-say what you were saying.
So what I was saying is, there was a moment in that live stream where Sneeko said to the kid, like, how can you tell me about all this, and how can you tell me what's good and what's bad for men if you yourself are on antidepressants?
Dang.
Oh.
I was thinking, like, at first I was like, yo, that's actually kind of messed up to say. And I'm like, yo, wait, but what if he actually does kind of make sense? Because, like, how are you going to be able to tell people like that, but you really are, like, struggling with your own problems, which you can't
Yeah.
fix? But at the same time, then again, depression's not really, like, something you can control without, like...
I think you can control it a
Or
little
that
bit.
can be
You
another-
a little
that could
bit,
be
a
another
little bit, but,
question.
like...
Yeah, but not like fully.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
like definitely not. Depression's like, and relating to like the dark energy things. Depression's like the biggest.
I think it
possible
depends
Or
on what type,
thing you
how
can
much you
first.
have.
And I think that what else you were saying, because this kid wasn't like jacked. He didn't look like
Yeah.
crazy. He looked like you know, comb over, acne, freckles, white kid,
Yeah.
glasses.
Oh.
He looked like John Luis. You know.
Boom, boom.
And then again, like obviously he's making sense with what he says. He's very knowledgeable, but of
Yeah.
course, if you don't look like
Yeah.
what you were saying, if you don't look proper, no one's gonna listen to you.
If you don't look like the guy that has gone through that and has the
Yeah.
credibility, no one's gonna listen to you.
That
Halo
kid, I
effect.
mean, like that kid just looked like.
Is
he
that
was-
what it is?
No, but he's saying if you didn't look attractive.
Oh, nah. He's saying credibility, like the dude the jack dude versus the skinny
No, but
dude.
Sneeko's not jacked.
No, I'm talking
I know.
about.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
he's
talking
saying
about-
that.
I'm talking
he's saying
about
that
the white
Sneeko-
kid that he
The white kid was not jacked either, though.
Yeah, but like.
But Sneeko wasn't either. So.
Sneeko's got.
Yeah, both of them,
somewhat
they can't even
muscles.
listen to each
And
other.
Sneeko
shit.
used to box and used to lift actually.
Used to.
Yeah, used to. See, that's another bad thing. He used to do all this.
I think
He
he
Yeah.
still lifts. I don't think he boxes anymore.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
Wow.
honest-
We're
honestly,
not
there's-
Sneeko. We
yeah.
know we're not gonna be like Sneeko. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else is gonna be like Sneeko.
I pray.
Hey, bro.
I don't think anyone else is gonna be like Sneeko.
I mean, there's obviously kids like that, but
Yeah, there's kids, but that's like a select group of like
Yeah.
small group.
it's that group polarization.
Yeah.
If they're,
That's the
if
thing. That's the thing.
you
I
never
think-
see
I
kids
think-
like that by themselves.
I think
Yeah.
people like us too. We should really guide like the next generation. Really, kids. You
Yeah.
know? Like especially like freshmen and stuff. Like your like club, especially as you're growing. Obviously, you should. It's great to have older kids too.
Yeah.
I think you should mainly target the younger ones. Especially
That's
Chloe.
actually a good point.
Thank
because,
God you're bringing Chloe up to like actually normal.
Yeah.
'Cause imagine.
I think you should mainly target the ones who are whatever you're trying to like persuade them to, like for biohacking it's like for like one thing is like muscle building. You should target those people because
Yeah,
older
we
kids
try to
might
do
have
that.
a problem with that and younger kids might have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to do that.
Yeah, but
Mental
like
health.
mainly when it's like
Older kids also.
Mainly when it's like mental like beliefs and like self improvement and like getting off of like bad habits, stuff
Yeah.
like that, becoming a better person and like rejecting the matrix or whatever like Andrew Tate says.
Yeah.
You want to be like very careful with those topics and how you preach it, especially with like Andrew Tate's followers.
Yeah.
The way he says it, like I can tell he's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
But the way he says it,
Oh.
he says it in a wrong way, and then people take it in the wrong way, and then his followers also end up taking it in like a wrong way because they know what he's saying. They're like, yeah, this man's so good. He's all about self improvement. It's all that, but it ends up coming out like really radicalized and like bad.
He does that on purpose to get
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's the most searched man on the
Hustlers
planet.
University. He
Hustlers
does it on
University.
purpose. He does it on purpose.
Yeah.
He talks in a critical manner on purpose
What about
because
Hustlers
people are
University?
more like even he gets more views even if it's haters.
Yeah.
Because the haters are giving him more views.
Unfortunately,
they
people
not
like
they
negative things
even
more.
like bro in my ELA table the table next to me here every day they're talking about Andrew Tate.
Actually, bro, you should talk to them.
And no, but it's all bad. Like they're like, oh, I hate him. I hate every day.
Really?
Every day?
His haters are supporting him with views and talking about him.
Yeah, see, that's why he's so smart.
Yeah.
How
Oh
can,
my
how
gosh.
can you talk about Andrew
He's
Tate
no,
every
'cause
day
like-
for a whole semester?
He's so
Almost
smart,
every
bro.
day. That's crazy.
He's making money off of them.
Yeah, he's making money off of his haters and his supporters.
Wow.
So he's radicalized both groups to like go crazy
Yeah,
about him.
Yeah,
I would
like
rather
the
be loved
slaves.
and hated than in between.
Sucks. Is he still
Yeah.
in prison?
I don't know, probably.
All right, you guys probably gotta go to
Yeah,
some more
we
show.
probably do.
Bro, Fawaz, you had such good
Thank you, Kim.
keywords on that. We're gonna have such good introduction because of your.
I'm gonna-
Oh, wait,
and
we're
also
gonna
we should
keep-
talk another time.
Yeah.
Because you,
Well, we can
I'm just
we
gonna tell you
can
more
keep
to say.
going.
Oh, you do?
It says 12 now.
Oh shoot, bro.
It went further.
It went further. All right.
All right.
All right, we're back.
All right, everyone do this for the thumbnail. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
That's just gonna be mid podcast.
mid podcast.
For the listeners, we just posed.
Oh, will you guys do it listening? Is it on like Spotify or like SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You guys have a Spotify account for podcasts?
Yeah. I just made one.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it? Can you post it in like the server?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I
It's
did
the
post it,
sauna.
so-
Oh, you did really?
Yeah.
Where announcements or something?
Now, yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You're gonna listen to your own podcast or the
I
podcast
mean, bro,
that
it's
you are
good. It's like
I have to listen to
harness
episode
the dark
1.
energy.
I probably should listen.
No,
to
I know,
episode
but I'm
1.
saying he's gonna.
I might start listening to podcasts just while I work. Just have it in my ears.
Oh,
I
no,
used to
you
do it
should.
in the gym.
What?
I don't know.
You listen to it in the gym, not while you work.
Yeah, because
Probably.
while
I
you
think
work,
I did
you can't
once. I
focus
listened
on
to
work.
one of Jordan Peterson's podcasts in the
While you worked or in the gym?
no, in the gym.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That was good.
I like Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I was explaining
Bro, I
to
love when he
PJ.
just destroys everyone.
Oh really?
Like I've seen videos of him. Like people make like edits and clips of him just like destroying people in arguments. Like you've seen them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And like destroying feminists with like insane logic and stuff. You know,
Destroy them
people,
with
you know,
facts and
people,
logic.
Yeah, people
Insane
make like
psychology.
edits of that and stuff. You know.
Wow.
Actually, you probably don't know because I don't think.
I don't
He's
think
like
I don't watch him on
Sigma.
YouTube. I read
Yeah.
his
He's
books.
like Sigmund Freud.
Bro, I
Before
freaking love
now.
Freud. Oh my
Who's
gosh.
singing
Bro, we were
From
talking.
Fawaz,
Okay, this episode is about to be produced, but actually no. So we recorded an hour and a half long episode in the sauna, like the
Yeah.
legit sauna. Some psychologists came
At
to them,
YMCA?
and we
Yeah.
were talking to some psychologists for like an hour, talking
Yeah.
about.
Dang.
I was like, oh, you think Sigmund Freud, whatever.
Dicks out,
we were
like-
talking about
Everything.
yeah, balls out, sweaty balls out, crazy. Like people were coming in naked, and we are like, oh, we're going to practice. They're like, oh,
Oh, you should. Wait, what if you put that on like?
YouTube.
You put it on the hub.
Yeah.
Put it on the hub. Literally, people.
Oh, no.
people go to watch
No.
porn. They're like it's on the front page.
Welcome.
They're just watching it.
Sauna.
They end up
so
clicking
smart.
it. They start watching it. They're like,
That's
you know
like
what?
ultra
Screw
smart.
porn up. They just put their computer down. They go to the gym.
Or they just go, oh.
Zach?
Oh, they're like
Old
they're
man?
like gay old men, and they watch the sauna, and they're like listening to you, and then some old dude walks in with his dick out, and he's like, "Oh, I'm kidding."
Yeah, you should post it on the hub.
Yeah, anyways. I'm not going to make no account. Yes.
Your dad's like, "Son, why am I getting emails from Pornhub.com?"
You're making money off of this? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Hey, good business, son. Okay, anyway, so it
Did
was
Dad
like,
actually say that?
bro, we only got 30 minutes of footage because we didn't realize that the phone kept cutting out. So the
Oh.
entire 1.5 hour long podcast got cut down to 30 minutes.
Oh.
And it's just like random clips of us talking. And it's like,
It's
doesn't
like,
make
hey,
any,
oh, but
doesn't make
How'd it cut out? How'd it cut out?
because our phones kept dying.
It's because it was
Oh.
Because
hot.
me and Vinny, bro, we were recording. We're like, okay, record until the temperature gives out. So then the temperature would give out, we would switch. But we wouldn't. Sometimes we wouldn't catch when the temperature gives out for like 10 minutes, or we would think that it's recording, but it actually wasn't recording the whole time. So Vinny recorded for like 30 minutes, and then it turned it, and then we checked it 30-second clip.
Dude, everyone was telling him that his screen was black.
I know.
And he's like, it's recording.
yeah.
What?
He
How
said
do
it
you
just doesn't-
record
That's so
it?
funny.
Yeah. All right, come on. I trust him because I don't know iPhone, but
Yeah, I don't know. iPhone.
Bro, it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
cameras the same thing
Yeah.
everywhere.
whatever, bro. It's fine because we in the thing I'm
me
like
check.
we don't care about I mean, this is proof that you don't need a good camera setup. We just care about deep, meaningful conversations. So, boom, target audience marketing tactic.
Nice.
Always remain true to your why.
Yeah.
Always have target audience.
Oh,
always
he's a hair stealer.
improvise.
He's a hair stealer.
Okay, we gotta wait 30. We had 30 more minutes.
30 more minutes?
I don't know, do something.
He must
The
be
bus
hungry,
driver, no, the
Bro,
thing
these
about
bus
the-
drivers be going to hair
Yeah,
theater
no,
to like poop
literally,
out their
they're
guts
like-
and then come back.
No, seriously,
Yo,
seriously, they do that too. Like, I remember, like, we're just in the gym and we're like, all right, I'm renting the bus, right? 20 minutes later, let me check the bus. Wait, why is it still there? Why is it at Sheets?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, bro. And then we check like another 10 minutes and it's still there.
No, one time I actually went on the bus. It was at Sheets for like 20 minutes. I was with my friend Ibrahim. Actually, 30 or 40 minutes it was at Sheets. We were just walking around the building. We went there and there was a Sheets bag, bro. So and there was like this
Literal
obese
bag.
lady in there.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I was like, bro.
Yeah, we know her actually as driver one.
Yeah, driver one.
we-
Y'all know
I
her.
actually know her name now. I actually know her name now. Her name's like, I actually forgot it. Like when we were talking, like I came on the bus and because we have her all the time. We have her really often.
Yeah.
Like even going there and coming back, we have her.
Wow.
We have her a lot,
check.
right?
See if
And
it's-
so one time I got on the bus and she was like, "Hey, what's your name? Like, how do I pronounce it?" I'm like, "Fawaz," and she's like, "Fawaz." She got it first try. So I'm like,
Wow. First
I
try.
was surprised, and
After
I was
you
like, "What's your name?"
pronounced
And she
Yeah.
said, "What's your name?" It started with a Y. I can't remember.
Oshika? Oh,
Yolanda.
Close. I think it was like that. I think it was something like that.
Bro.
Dude, what?
Oh, actually, I think it was. I think it was Ishika. I swear, I think it was Ishika. It was either like Yolanda or Yashika. I swear.
Bro.
Wait, is it the big black lady?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
That's why I knew her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you knew her?
Nah, just guess.
Oh.
Remember from the Minions movie, we were coming back. It was that lady.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, bro. That's actually
But anyway, so yeah, I
Driver
talked
one.
to her a little bit, and then I went back.
Remember
to, like,
when we
just
went?
chilling.
It was she like got out of the bus and
And
she was like going into the like.
She did this
Target
to us,
area.
and then she just goes into.
Yeah, she like
Wow.
starts walking. I
Oh
remember.
wow, bro. Wait, don't. Jib told me that the driver gives you pieces of pants like that. He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
bus
my
driver.
bus driver, my actual bus driver, my
Oh,
school
yeah,
bus driver.
school
He
bus
gave me
driver.
4 pairs of pants. No, listen, because I'm chill with him, right? Nobody else like dabs him up.
Yeah.
But I'm like always on the bus driver. I was like, "Yo, what's good, bro?" And I used to dab him up, and then the authorities got mad at him because
Yeah.
they like thought it was weird or something. And then,
It is
The
kind of-
authorities.
and then he started, and then okay, not authorities, like the school officials.
Oh, okay.
And so then I started fist bumping him because they were cool with that, right?
What?
Yeah.
And
That's actually so.
Now
weird.
he
So-
fist bumps everyone. He just lays out his fist when we're leaving. And then he
Yeah.
says-
Oh wow, that's
No, I
cool.
think
Wow,
he mainly
started a
fist
trend.
bumps
Look
us.
at you.
I think he
What a
mainly
leader.
fist bumps us. Like I'm really
that's
really
cool.
chill with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how
I
did you get to the point where now he's giving you his old
Instagram.
pants?
He did-
And his
yeah.
Instagram.
And his
Bro,
Instagram.
he asked me.
He asked him, "What is your
he asked me,
Instagram?"
Yo, you got Instagram?
Bro, no
That's
wonder the
so
authorities.
creepy.
That's what
though.
the
That's kinda
authorities gonna be
creepy.
looking for.
What the heck?
But anyway, I didn't mind it. I was like, I don't have Instagram. I'm sorry. And then he didn't
sorry.
ask anyone else. He only asked me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh, that's
anyway.
actually kind of weird.
Yeah, because then what would he do? Like he would fall. Like what
Also,
would he do?
oh, bro, you know, I
Yeah, like,
you know, another thing, I think he actually saved us too. I think he also saved us too.
What?
Because you know,
what
Procreity, right? You know how she,
Yeah.
pray she never
Oh
sees it.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh wait, can you give context for the viewers?
Okay, for the viewers, for the context, this girl on our bus, right? Okay, for the entirety of freshman year and like basically the whole time I've known her on the bus, she smelled bad, right?
Yeah.
But
Like
Yeah, she smelled like poop, bro.
before spring, no, not before spring, before winter break, like a couple weeks before winter break, that smell evolved. It got so much worse. Even
Yeah.
ask PJ, bro.
Yeah,
everyone on the
me,
bus,
him.
everyone
Wait,
on the
don't get
bus
him
was
involved.
dying. We were making so many jokes. And Alan was like, "Bro, I'm about to start selling masks. I'm gonna make a killing."
He was getting like
He
bags.
had like
He'd
a
open the
bag, and
window,
he was
get
like,
a
"You
bag
open
of
the
air.
window," and he put it out. He's like,
It's so funny.
it was so funny, bro. We kept making jokes, right? But eventually the smell went away, and I think I know the reason why. The bus driver, right? He's divorced, and he gave this jacket. He was like, "Yo, my ex-wife had this," and I was like, "Yo, you can have this," because we told the bus driver, because the bus driver knew that she smelled bad. And the bus
You could
driver was
smell it
like,
from
"Yo,
the
you
front."
can have this," and the bus driver gave Prakriti a jacket, like a
Yeah.
jacket from her ex-wife, right?
Yeah.
She still has never worn it, but still.
Maybe
He gave it to her. I think she may have tried it on or something. The smell was eradicated after that.
Yeah.
He saved us.
Oh, I thought he
bus
put like deodorant and
Like,
stuff in it. If he did that.
Wow.
He put some like 100% cleaning.
Yeah,
bacteria.
like
Wow.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like she mentally cleansed. She
Yeah.
physically cleansed. She went through a detox.
because then it went away. It went away. It
Maybe I had a
actually
note in there like you smell like ass.
That would be so funny.
That'd be so funny.
Dash ex-wife.
Okay,
Bro, that's actually
Wait,
so
was
bad.
this? Was it the day he gave her a giant bag?
Yeah,
of
the giant
cleaning
bag.
products?
Giant bag.
It was like a
It
huge,
wasn't
like
cleaning
this big
products.
bag. I
It
don't know
wasn't
what
cleaning
in
products. It was a jacket from his ex-wife.
No, it was a jacket.
Yeah, it was a jacket.
It was a jacket.
Actually a
Underneath
bomb.
Underneath the jacket is just cleaning products and stuff.
Underneath the jacket is like a bomb that
It's like a
explodes into
perfume
like
bomb.
cleaning.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay, so the story about the 4 pants. One day he like told me, like one day I was like walking off and like I was already chill with him at this point. And one day he like asked me, he was like, "Hey, so I'm a big dude, right? And I ordered some pairs of pants on this website, and they came to me, but they're from China. Like I ordered the right size. I ordered my size, but they're from China, so they're like 3 sizes too small for me. So I was wondering if you wanted to have them. I'm like, sure, why not? And he was like, all right, cool, I'll bring them tomorrow. And I
Oh,
was
wow.
like, all right, cool. And I
Wow.
came tomorrow and he gave me the pants. I still have not opened the bag.
Why?
Wow.
I forgot about him. Because I thought my mom would kill me. And so I was like, all right, I gotta hide these. So I put it under my bed. I know exactly where, and
Oh wow.
I never
You
opened them
should
again.
try them on.
Yeah, you should try them on.
Might have an extra a room for your car.
I'm scared. No, because the thing is, like, I don't know, like, if
You
they'll
need
be
it.
my size, and number 2, I don't know if they'll like look good.
No, but just try them on.
Yeah, I
and
should
see.
probably see.
Hmm.
Right, imagine if they're like actually cool pants. That'll be so good. But I would never be able to wear them because
You
my
need to
mom would
check.
be like, "Where'd you get these, huh?"
Oh.
I don't know what
She
I'd
knows?
say.
Wow.
I don't
No,
know what
she'll
I'd
probably
say.
know like what pants he has. Like my mom probably.
I'd just be
knows
like,
what
"I got
pants
these from you." Can I say
Wow.
that? I got these from you.
are. What, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, that's the story of it. And
Y'all rubbing dicks.
anyway, so yeah, we're still cool with each other, but you know,
That was kinda weird, though.
A couple of days ago, like before this, he asked me if I had Instagram, and I was like, "Oh no, I don't."
But that would be weird. He would
That's
go on your
actually kinda
Instagram, DM you, try to get your number, and then that's literally the origin story of a child predator.
That's actually like kind of creepy. He gets really close to you. He's
He
of a
always
sudden-
dabs you up, but then the authorities say it's weird.
The authorities know what they're doing, bro.
School officials said it was like weird, but they're fine with me fist bumping.
That's what they
Fist
all
bump
say.
is a very symbolizing thing.
Yeah.
Because
It means we're
unity.
smashing.
No, 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 no.
That's what he wants to do. That's
No.
why he asked for my
It's
Instagram.
E-
He wants to smash.
ED.
EDP.
Yes.
EDP, bro.
Wait, what were you saying about the girl, the smelly girl? Was
Oh,
that,
it
was that the
doesn't-
whole story?
The story was
Yeah,
that
that
he
was
gave
the
her.
story.
It doesn't smell. She doesn't smell anymore.
It's
At least
gone.
it's not noticeable. Either our nostrils,
I gotta
our
piss.
sense of
I'll
smell
be
is
right back.
gone, or
You had systematic desensitization, or
or the smell's actually gone. Yeah.
Maybe. Dude, my feet are actually frozen.
yeah, you have
Oh, it's because I was.
yeah. It says
Or
8
maybe
minutes now,
you've
so-
just trained your mind and you don't feel cold anymore. You're powerful enough.
No. I feel cold.
7 minutes. Okay, finally.
Oh,
Don't you gotta go there and buy
The bus
stuff?
was coming.
we're going to the gym, and it's been what time is it?
When Cam comes back, we'll probably say bye. It's 7 minutes.
It's 7
Wait,
minutes.
You're
Gotcha.
going to the gym?
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to the gym.
This late?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know, bus closes at 8, right?
Yeah,
No
but
one closes
my
at
dad
9.
can pick
I've
us
been
up.
out till 8. I've been out like further than
Oh.
8 because I was at like Harris Teeter and the bus wouldn't come, and I was like, bro, it's about to be 8 o'clock because Jim told me it closes
Oh.
at 8, so I was stressing.
So I thought it did.
Yeah.
And then it comes at like 8:04, and I'm like, oh, you
Yeah,
actually gonna drop
because
me?
the bus, if you booked it earlier, so it'll
Oh, yeah.
probably do the last like things.
Well,
you know?
I don't think so because I went home and I was still able to rent a ride.
Oh.
Okay, where are you
I
gonna
think-
ride at
I don't
8:30?
know.
Like,
Oh, we should go in the woods at like 3 a.m. Bro, that'd be awesome. In the like summer, because then it wouldn't be cold.
That would be something.
That'd be fun.
What would we do?
3 a.m. challenge in the woods. We saw Shaitan himself.
No, bro, what the heck? No, that's not.
Shaitan is Satan, by the way.
Yeah,
in your
Oh.
Christianity. We call him Shaitan because Arabic letters is different, you know.
All right, we're probably gonna leave now because the bus
Yeah,
has
we
like
might
6
need to.
minutes.
Okay, I peace. Handshakes in the sauna.
Yeah.
Ah, yo. Oh, that's interlacing.
That put my headphones back here.
Oh, yo, that's a good thumbnail.
My mom called me.
That reminds me. Yesterday I was in the
Almost
sauna
spilled the
with some 50-year-old French dude that still does cold exposure, and then I said bye because we were talking to him. I figured out he does cold exposure, and then I said bye to him. I'm like, oh, what's your name? Blah blah. Went to give him a handshake, bruh. I was like this around him. His palm was that big. It was like an inch bigger than mine, bro. I was like, oh shoot.
Okay,
It almost slipped out of my.
That's the same thing from my
slipped out
bus
of his hand.
driver. My bus driver's like huge.
Bro,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are always like
He's-
so alpha
my bus
people.
driver's taller than PJ. I think.
Yeah.
Isn't he? I think he's taller
Yeah,
than
he's
me.
Well,
really
I never
tall.
see him standing
His
up.
hands are like these are my hands. His hands are like right here. His hands are
Yeah.
that thick.
Whoa.
He's like really.
Oh
thick
my
hands.
gosh, bro.
He's
Do
like-
you ever handshake him?
Huh?
When
Yeah,
you
I-
dab him up?
I remember when I dabbed him up.
Hey, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, bro? Usually, what's good, bro?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yo, that was fun. That was fun. It was
Good meeting.
Fawaz, you're
No,
actually
no,
like
no,
such
no.
a